It is day number 62 of vlogging for 20 minutes a day for 365 days. And today is another recovery day from getting ACL surgery. It is day number 10 or 11, something like that. I don't even remember at this point. Since I got my ACL surgery, I'm kind of sitting with my leg over the bed right now, trying to get that little bit of that stretch and get that knee movement. Today's been kind of a rough day for me. It's been hard, but I want to start off by saying this. I feel so lucky and fortunate that I live in today, like today's time. And simply because the fact of like having access to healthcare in general. But no matter where it is, the fact that we could get medicine, get operations done, get all these things done, and be able to continue on like with everyday life once you've healed, obviously. But like people in first world countries aren't dying from like just having diarrhea or something, you know, like or at least very rarely, because we could find medicine for it now. And I'm so thankful for that. Beyond words could even explain. And so I guess before I get into like I feel like this, I feel like that, like I'm really, really thankful for my current situation. The fact that I opted into getting ACL surgery so I could, you know, later on down the road be able to play sports again and, you know, be able to run around with my child. Everly, she's 2.5, and she's getting to the age where she's really starting to just like take off running. So I want to be able to cut around and run around with her and play tag and, you know, be silly and maybe hop a fence, whatever it is, you know, teach her how to do those things. I'm going to need 2 good knees, you know, and I'm on the course of getting there. And I know it takes time. And I know there's going to be days that hurt and days that don't. Today was just one of the days that did hurt a bit. I'm still slowly I got function in my quad, which is really nice. But the amount of work that you do today is going to translate to soreness tomorrow. And so on and so forth. And obviously, as things start to heal more, it gets a little bit easier. You're probably not as sore after certain days. The one thing that I guess, not that I didn't expect, but I didn't expect to have such like deep muscle soreness in certain spots. I kind of figured since I was pretty active right before the surgery and strong right before the surgery, those things would just like wake up, be fine, no problem. But your quad kind of goes into like an atrophy and wants to continuously like shut off when you have this operation done. So it's like, that's why every day you're working on firing that quad. But when doing so, you're making the muscle tired. And so you get like these like little pinpoint pain areas. At least that's what it seems like. I'll ask my physical therapist as well as my surgeon coming up here in the next 2 days. But you get like these pinpoint pains that like you can't stretch out of. Like typically when I get those pains, I'd be able to roll out of, massage out of, or be able to stretch out of these pains. And it's very extremely hard to stretch, as like you also don't want to like do damage to the graft or anything like that. So it's like, I don't know what the right stretches are. And so even just laying down fully flat, like this, I'm getting a stretch in that leg, in that quad, and in that region. And to the point where it feels like it's stretching that knee, like that ACL maybe, or maybe the top of the quad, where it's like protecting the kneecap. And so it just feels weird. And sometimes it can be very painful. But like also at the same time, that's part of the, you know, overcoming the injury and getting the surgery. So like I know that it's gonna get better. It's just like going through a little bit of a rougher spot mentally. And like today was beautiful outside. Right now the sun is setting out there. It is absolutely gorgeous out. It's in the high 20s, which is a beautiful day in Canada. And yeah, I mean, life is really good. I just wish I could be out running in it and playing in it. And I know that time will come. I think it's going to give me a new perspective on how thankful I am for having good health, for having two good knees once I get back to that place, once I get back to that space. But for now, all I can really do is just continue to work hard. I also just feel like, I feel bad that I'm not able to be there as much with Everly. Alex had her a lot of the day today. And yeah, she came in here and hung out with me, but like, it's only so interesting to hang out with Dad while he's laying in bed or sitting on the floor. So yeah, I look forward to when I can get back on track with helping out with Everly as well. I have been working though. So I've been working on edits for F&A Life. So this channel that you're watching right now, if you're kind of confused by the two, this is Frankie and Alex. This is where I do daily vlogs, where I'm actually raising money for charities as well. And we will get a charity set up here real soon. I'm actually going to start a GoFundMe here really soon for one. And I will announce it in the beginning of the video when I do have it set up. But right now, I am working on this video here. And so you can see how big the timeline is and what we are working with right here. So the video is going to be about 22 minutes long. Yeah, here's like some highlights of that video you could see quickly. We're in Spain with our friends, and we have such a wonderful time. This video is going to be 24 hours in Spain, so look for it. I think we're going to be putting out 2 videos this week, just because we've been able to get these edits done. Like, that's what we plan to do in the future, is to be able to get out 2 videos a week. But it is much, much harder on F&A Life because the edits are way bigger. It consists of, maybe 200-300 clips, where when we're editing for this channel, it's literally 1 clip. It's a much different pace. This has tons of edits in it, cleaned up for excitement, entertainment, all that stuff. Where this vlog here is just being real. It's literally just talking to you guys about my day, as you could tell, like just talking about my injury as I heal, talking about life as it goes. And so this channel is subjected to change tremendously all the time because it's day-to-day life. And even though there'll be some days that are super mundane and relaxed and nothing's really happening, or like, like this, or I'm sitting in a bed for the most part because I can't move because my knee is injured. But there'll be days where maybe I take you guys to come play basketball with me, or I do something just different. Maybe when my knee is good enough, I will start taking you guys out with us when we're like exploring a new place. Maybe if there's like an event going on in the area, we could take you guys to that. Maybe we'll take you guys out to like line dancing one night. It just all depends on the feeling, right? And so that's what I plan for this channel, and that's where it's going to go. But I got to heal first. So the healing is the most important part. Right now I'm looking out this window and I'm just watching this swan. You probably can't see him, but he's like kind of right here behind the fence. And he's just basking. And he's right behind that tree. He's basking in that setting sun. But man, is it getting beautiful out right now here. green grass is starting to grow and everything's turning green, and pretty soon we'll have some colors and some flowers popping out. I'm definitely super grateful for this view. It's been really, really nice to be able to have something pretty to look at. I think the next few days are supposed to be pretty nice. I did have 2 friends hit me up today, which was really good. My buddy Andrew, him and his wife Susan are having a baby. So congratulations, guys. I'm so happy for you. We talked a little bit about babies, talked a little bit about injuries and healthcare and blah, blah, blah. And just like a spectrum of things. And then my buddy Nate that helps me out over here and I play ball with, he also hit me up and just said he hoped I was feeling well and whatnot. So it was nice to hear from him. I've been getting some messages from my mom, and my brother called me the other day. So people are, checking up on me, making sure I'm doing good. I need to switch positions. My knee is getting too tired from that spot. But I have this nice little cute little workstation right here. So I'm able to just kind of pull this in and get to work. So, yeah, let's see. Gotta grab my headset here right now. That's another thing I can't find right now at the moment is I have this like wireless headset that I really like. And I don't have it at the moment, so I'm using this little wired one. What I've been really enjoying about these videos is the excitement that we have from like exploring other places. It's really cool. Literally, the video starts with Alex going, "I'm so excited." But it's like a little intro here. Let's see.
We're getting a crash course in Spanish cuisine.
I don't need a lot of heads. I totally expected to hate it.
Let's see how much we can really explore with our limited time.
Yeah, so that's kind of part of the intro. I showed you just a little bit, but it's cool like going through this because it reminds me of the time that we just had. And I was reluctant to have time off before the knee surgery so I could go and really enjoy this. And but right now, one of the main things that I'm working on with this is I'm trying to fix the audio. I want to make an audio plugin that is like perfectly set up to where I could just like unclick one thing and it's an indoor sound where I'm not denoising it for outdoor noise. And then when I apply it to everything, and then all I have to go through is like click one box off, and then it's set up for like a not a noisy place. And then when I am in a noisy spot, or we're in a noisy spot and we're filming, to be able to just drop it on there and the whole thing works. So it's kind of cool. There's this little like audio effects spot here. And what I've done is I made this preset. It's called FNA. And I could take this preset and I could just drop it down onto all these clips all at once if I highlight them all. But I find that the one that I've made on this computer is just slightly off. It doesn't sound as good as the one on the other computer that we use because I set them up in 2 different ways. Which ways, I don't remember. So I need to figure out what I did on the other computer and then multiply that for this computer. Or maybe I'll save the preset on that one and export it and put it on this one here. It's probably my easiest way to fix it because I find that audio really cleans up really, really well. Where this one, I have a lot of background noise. So my plan is to go in there and figure that out, which I've already pulled up like a YouTube video on, audio presets. And so I'm going to make one of those here soon. Because one of the keys to, yes, Shirley?
You haven't been talking about your charity.
Oh, because we don't have one yet.
Oh.
This month we've been waiting for the charity to actually set up because because it's where we adopted Paco.
I thought you said you were going to take donations and send them in.
Yeah, but if we get the GoFundMe going, then there's all the money goes directly to them.
I understand.
Where if they send me money, then like 30% of it immediately gets chopped off by YouTube.
Oh, 30%.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. So I rather the GoFundMe go up, and then so I might actually set one up now,
Yeah.
and then that way we could get money to the charity. But thank you, Shirley. That's Alex's mom. She's amazing. She was just obviously talking about the GoFundMe, and I would love to get this GoFundMe going. So actually, maybe I work on that instead of talking about this preset here. But the preset is really great, really easy way to make your audio crisp, clean, quick, done. So if you're editing out there, setting up presets is your best friend. You could set up color presets for feelings. You could set up audio ones. You could set up transition ones. Like you can set up every preset that you ever wish and imagine, and you could have them ready to go. You could do it for your lower thirds. Like if you wanted, lower thirds are like when a thing pops up here and says like, follow me now. You know, that's a lower third. So yeah, you could have those all preset. Let's go to GoFundMe though. Okay, so just to show you guys, originally, your fundraisers. So this was the one that we started with. We raised over $1,147 US to give to this company here. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much for all the donations. I donated $80 and then a bunch of other people, see all. So you can see everybody here that's donated to the cause. A couple of repeat people. So thank you guys so much for all the beautiful donations to give away to this charity or organization. So that way we can feed hungry kids. Thank you guys so much for that. But now let's see if we could go in. Oh, I don't know if I ever clicked this button. Ready, guys? Donate now. Oh, that's if I wanted to donate a specific amount of money. They've already received that money because I did get an email from them saying thank you so much. So 40 people donated. It's amazing. But there's 1,000 people that watch the channel. So guys, come on. We need to get to at least 100, 10%. If we get to 10% of the people donating, that'd be super dope. All right. So now let's see if we could start a GoFundMe. I've never started my own, so I don't exactly know how to do this. So let's see, manage. Oh, this is the one that we've already done. Oh, that's kind of cool. You guys could actually follow me on GoFundMe too as well. And we could create a followers so that way it's very easy, very visible. Everybody can see it. So I'm going to have to make it public though. Huh, interesting. Jimmy Darts, he's a really good one. He gives money to people all the time, spreads the word of Jesus and stuff. And I really like what he does. Just seems like a good dude. No, I do not want to deactivate my account. Your fundraisers. Okay. Start a GoFundMe. Oh, okay. Choose your location. Animals. You'll invite a beneficiary to receive the funds or distribute them yourself. So I'm going to do this because they're not going to actually go to me. They're going to go to somebody else. I'm going to continue. Tell us how much money you'd like to raise. So we're going to do $1,000. Set goal. It's going to start off with $800. Upload a photo. We're going to try to find a photo of Paco here. Let's see. Man, it'd be great if we could find one of Paco when he was like little. Oh, it's been 20 minutes, by the way, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, and I will show you that we have this all set up tomorrow, and we'll get the fundraiser started. Bye. See you tomorrow, guys.